Hey, you guys want to eat some snacks? Alright, so first and foremost, I've been talking about this for a while. This is the toasted coconut Cheerios, not Oreos, which are my favorite Oreos. I've got these guys all prepped and ready to go. The reason why is I got in here, I started getting settled down. I didn't have the milk, so I figured I'd just go make it out there. I smelled it, couldn't smell anything. Smelled like fucking not Oreos. And over here, we've got the apple pie twist and shouts. These are an exclusive to Walmart. This is basically their version of Oreos. And so I looked far and wide, but I could not find the apple pie Oreos, so we're just going to eat these. We're not going to do a side-by-side comparison, but I think I remember pretty well what I felt about those. Oh, I've spoiled it. I've spoiled something. When there's a graham flavored cookie and apple pie involved. Oh my God. You don't even understand. Oh my God. Yes. The cream is so good. If I had a fucking vat of it, I would just rub it all over my body right now. I would bathe in this shit and just scoop it up. Just eat that shit up. Oh my God. Yep. These could unseat the toasted coconut Oreo cookies, which are my favorite cookies of all time. Fruity Pebbles, second. There's a lot of spices going on in here too. There's some cinnamons and stuff, and you can taste them. I'm still gonna give them it. They get a 10. These are some of the best Oreo cookies I've had. The peanut butter and jelly ones were really good. I'd probably place them. Can they live up to the standards to apple pie Oreos? Well, we're going to find out, and we're going to find out pretty soon. However, hiding behind this, as you can see, we've got two other knockoffs of Oreos. Kaleidos are exclusive to Kroger and the Kroger brand stores, I'm assuming. Now, this one is a salted caramel and chocolate. This is something that Oreo has never done before, so it intrigued me, and it said, I gotta get it, I gotta try it. It sounds delicious. This, I know is delicious, because on a whim, I bought these about 2 weeks ago, and it didn't last 2 or 3 days. These are the raspberry cream with popping candy Kaleidos, which is also something very unique to them. Now, I know you're gonna say, they've done it twice, Jay. Nabisco's gone out there, and they've already done the popping candy. Nothing compares to these. I will give you a step-by-step review of these by the end of the video. But for right now, we're going to start with the apple pie twist and shouts and see if they're any good. Let's eat the cereal first before it gets too soggy. You guys know me well enough to know that I love a soggy cookie and I love a soggy cereal. I'd much rather have my cereal and ice cream be soggier, as well as my Oreos. The thing with toasted coconut is I'm not a huge fan of coconut. I am a huge fan of toasted coconut Oreos, and I'm hoping that the flavor is going to be replicated here in the form of a Cheerio. Let's find out. Oh, fuck yeah. Slap my ass. So you can follow along at home, kids. I'm putting the spoonful in my mouth, sucking all the liquid out as much as I can, all the flavor. It's just shooting down the back of my throat. It's really, really good. There's a great show on Disney Plus. It's called Jeff Goldblum. I don't know, The World Through Jeff Goldblum's Eyes. I can't remember the name of the goddamn show. It's right here. That's the name of the show. The World According to Jeff Goldblum, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, the last episode was about ice cream and how certain flavors can bring you back to certain times in your life. How the olfactory senses are closely tied to memory. So sometimes you smell something and all of a sudden it's like all of a sudden you're 3 years old again. You've got a leather sofa in front of the space heater and you've got a marshmallow on it because you're too lazy to hold it in front of the heater to learn that it probably isn't going to work anyway, and you melt it and you can smell it through the house. And whenever you smell that smell again of that burning leather, it brings you back to that time. Anywho, this isn't doing that, but it is instilling something in me. Like there's a very, all right. It reminds me of the day I went to Bermuda. One day, I went to Bermuda for one day. A really fun day. Lost my passport, so if you're the other Jason Olivera who found it, Don't. Can you fix my credit, please? There's not enough of the flavor that I want. It's there. The flavor's good. It's really good, but it goes away really quick, and then you're just left with a Cheerio with nothing sweet about it. You know what I mean? You might as well just go get that other stupid cereal. But if you like toasted coconut, if you like Cheerios, if you have to eat breakfast in the morning and you're in a rush, I highly advise these. I'd give them an 8.5. They're very good. Just wish it had more flavor to it. Let's move along to the apple pie twist and shout cookies. Ooh. Smells like more like a sour apple, which I know Granny Smiths are traditionally used, I believe, in apple pies, or often used. Okay. It's so generic. Everything about it, like it's got the replicated textures of an Oreo cookie. What is the cookie? Just a sandwich cookie. So did they go the route of Oreo, and is it like a pie crust cookie, or is it just like a vanilla cookie? I mean, I guess we'll find out. Cream. Also, very, very bland color. That's better. Sometimes this thing wants to focus on what I want it to focus on longer than I want it to focus on it. So let's, you can see too that the cream is like dead smack in the center. It's, although I will say their peanut butter cookies are pretty good. While I wouldn't call them complete garbage, they don't taste very good. They taste almost like apple cinnamon oatmeal, which isn't a bad thing. If they'd called them apple oatmeal cinnamon, whatever the fucking oatmeal is, you know, the one that you can get by Chef Boyardee, not Chef Boyardee, the other guy. I can see him. He's got that goddamn colonial hat on. Come on. This guy. Yeah. Well, if they'd called it that, I probably would have liked these a lot more than I do now. Because right now they just kind of taste trashy and mushy. I don't know why I keep going to the word trashy. But there was like this walking by like a dump or something like flavor for just a second. It almost tasted like a rotten apple rather than an apple pie. If these were oatmeal, apple cinnamon oatmeal, these would be great. They're apple pie. They're not so great. So scoring them based on their name and flavor, I would give them like a 5.5. They're not the worst things in the world. They're okay. Get the Oreo ones. Fuck you, Walmart. All right, now, all right, let's go with the new Kaleidos next. These are the salted caramel and chocolate. I don't know if the actual chocolate's inside or if they're just considering the cookie. So we'll bust into these and see what we got. Not much of a smell at all. I wasn't expecting any pull tabs here, but Jesus. Okay, so, alright, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the two side by side, because I'm immediately noticing a few things that are different. This is a smaller cookie. I don't know if you can tell, but I can hold it. Well, they're probably about the same, I would say. Yeah, I guess they're about the same. Okay, but check this out. This is definitely thicker. There's a thicker amount of cream in this one. I like the pattern on this better. It's not like they're trying to copy Oreo. They're just, paying a little tribute. I can't smell this. No, I can't smell anything, which makes me upset because I have a feeling that I'm not going to taste anything either. The cream is a little bit more evenly distributed, or at least similarly distributed to the way an Oreo's cream is distributed over the cookie surface. When in Rome. All right, let's give them a whirl. Okay, all right. Wow, that's complex. Hang on. Okay, all right. Those are no joke. That is a serious fucking cookie right there. That's packing a lot of fucking flavor. I can't smell I can't smell anything. Like, I got a bad sniffer. There's a term for that. I saw it used on a show last night, and I meant to look it up so that I could diagnose myself. It's right there. But I don't know if I lost the ability to smell. Like, I can still smell things. But right now, nothing here. And I'm sure if somebody else picked this up, they'd get something. Maybe there's just certain smells I can't smell. Just like colorblind people see a different... I don't know. As long as I can get a handicap sticker on my car, hey. You know I don't mean that. Whew, yeah. Holy shit. It's definitely got the chocolate. It's definitely got the salted caramel. The thing that threw me off at first was that it was salted caramel. I wasn't thinking about salted caramel. Like, you know how, when I grew up, salty and sweet, there weren't a lot of things that intermingled that way. I mean, I guess you could consider peanut butter cups close to that. However, they are not that. This is salted caramel. Caramel is a very sweet thing. You reduce sugar down to caramel, if I'm not mistaken. That's how you get it. You might have to add some other shit in there. I don't know. But I think you just, keep cooking it, moving it, cooking it, and moving it, cooking it, and moving it, cooking it, and moving it. You keep cooking it and moving it, and eventually you get caramel. And if I'm wrong, you can call me out on that. I have no idea. I'm not a fucking chef. No, yeah, from start to finish, my mouth experienced a journey. It started dark at first. I'm like, oh, this is a lot of dark chocolate cookie. But then as it started to recede, like the caramel came through with the salt. And it was like, oh, wait a minute, why is this salty? And then I remembered, this is salted caramel. And then we got to the end and it just finished smooth. This is a great cookie. I mean, I don't know if I want to give it a 10. I would say it's a 9.5 though. If you have a Kroger near you, you should definitely go in and try these out and tell me what you think about them in the comments below. Also like and subscribe and hit the bell and all that shit while you're at it. You're here. Lastly, we have something I never thought I was going to love. I haven't loved any of the Oreos that had the popping candy in it. Didn't really add anything, didn't take anything away. I can tell you wholeheartedly, the experience of this cookie, start to finish, much like this one, is a journey, and it takes you there. I want to let them speak for themselves. I want to let them speak for themselves. I speak for the trees. Okay, so first thing I noticed about these when I got them is, well, you got a vanilla sandwich. See, this one says vanilla sandwich cookie. Oh, chocolate sandwich cookie, but no, it was the apple bucket. Cut all that. The first thing I noticed about these is they look like a birthday cake. Did you hear that? I don't know if you can hear it. You probably can't hear it yet. You can see the popping candy, but it's a multitude of different colors, and at first I thought it was like a birthday cake. And they do pop on their own. Like, oh shit. Alright, let's break this in half and see if you can hear anything. No, not really. It's all about the raspberry, folks. I think there was enough. Go ahead. Go do your Photoshop. Enjoy it. I deserve it. Let's face it. They're still popping. They just keep popping. And it just, after a while, I keep laughing because this is such a silly thing to be happening after eating a cookie. The flavor. It is all about the flavor with these. And they're so good. Kroger is spot on. I'm going to have to go back. I know they have a key lime pie. I hate key lime pie. But I also did not like Oreo's key lime pie, which was in a chocolate cookie, oddly enough. Should have been in a golden graham. I think they may have redone it with, I don't know. Look it up. If there's something out there, there's the two of them, or if there's just one, there's one of them here. I didn't like it. But Kaleidos have set such a good example for themselves that I am very much looking forward to trying all the different flavors that they have. Most of them are common. You know, you got your Oreos, you got your double stuffed Oreo. They even have a thin Oreo. They got a chocolate and a double stuffed chocolate. But these were the most unique out of the whole bunch. Now that I know I like these, I'm going to have to go back and get the other ones anyway. Well, this has been fun. A lot of treats shoved down our gullet. A lot more sugar than I need in one day. But I will tell you this. These are a definite 10. They're an experience from start to finish. They're a journey. They take your hand, they take you to the beach during the day. Like, here, have a nice some raspberry jam. Oh, you get some sand in it? All right, let's go watch some fireworks. There they are, going off in your mouth. The toasted coconut Cheerios, also fantastic. Wish the flavor hung around a little bit longer, but what are you going to do? The apple pie twist and shouts were not so great unless you want to call them the apple cinnamon oatmeal cookies, because in that case, you're a winner. Otherwise... Thank you guys for stopping by and checking us out. If you guys are loving watching these as much as I'm loving making them, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. It really helps a brother out. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow and make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. Let's make the world spin a little bit happier together, and let's sing and dance in the sun and the rain as one, my brothers and sisters. Live life to the fullest and love every moment of it, because you just never know when that last moment's going to come for you. However, never live in fear of that moment and always live in love. Never let your inner child die and love the adventure you're living. Take care of yourselves, take care of one another, and take care of those around you who can't take care of themselves. They're the ones that need it the most. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is the Vodkast. I hope you've had yourself a fine old time today. We'll see you a little bit further on down the road, friends. Good night. Alexa, turn my studio off.
Okay.
Good.